Hello, we are Computer Talk. Today we're going to give you an example of our iceBot for AI, and Kyle will be our customer, Mike will be our agent. We're going to start things off with Kyle, our customer, opening up a web chat on the Computer Talk help desk. We can see that Kyle is greeted with several different options, but our key is that we're going to want to work with the Computer Talk help desk bot, which is both an FAQ bot and a generative AI bot in the application. As we see, iceBot is a virtual assistant and is helping Kyle with any questions he may have. So in this case, Kyle's question is specific to Microsoft Ignite. So we ask our iceBot for information, which we are able to source from our knowledge base, and we can see that we have a certified answer for when Ignite will happen this year. Now, Kyle's got some other questions about Ignite. He's wondering who's attending from Computer Talk. Again, we have this information in our personal knowledge base. Because of that, that's a verified answer that we can pass to the chatter. Now, finally, in the use case of potentially needing to open a case or having some sort of support issue where you'll eventually need to get to an agent, the iceBot does really show its generative AI capabilities in these situations. So as it asks for a short description of the issue, just as a virtual assistant would, Kyle gives that information back to the iceBot, and the iceBot actually finds a potential answer in our knowledge base. However, Kyle has chosen that that answer is not what he needs. So this is where we can create a case. Now, this part of the exchange can be extremely conversational. So if Kyle wanted to type up potentially just a paragraph, essentially giving the information that our iceBot has asked for, he could certainly do so. Many folks traditionally who are used to chat may just choose to answer these questions in a line-by-line type scenario, which is what Kyle is doing. Both use cases are absolutely fine with our iceBot for AI. Now, once Kyle has completed entering the details for the case, you will see that the bot will essentially summarize all of those details and pass that information over to Kyle for his approval before that case gets created. And the goal of this whole exchange is for us to gather as much information as we possibly can so that we ensure when that ticket is created, when we have that ticket created and integrated into our CRM, we're going to pop that out to the agent. And we want to ensure that the agent has all the details they need to assist with that chat conversation. And again, we can do this exact same type of functionality with the voice channel or with SMS as well. Now you'll see that our bot is creating that ticket. This is a record that's getting pasted into our CRM. We use Microsoft Dynamics in this case. That is the CRM that we leverage, but we can do the same with nearly any type of CRM application. We've gotten a ticket number 17203, and now Kyle is asked to speak to the next available customer service representative, which we can see is Mike, our agent. At this moment, Mike, our agent, has joined the conversation. He's gathered the information from the bot to understand what Kyle's needs are. He's going to send Kyle back just a friendly message to let him know, hi, I'm Mike. I'm here to help you. What can we do for you today? I said at this point that you're going to notice a few things with our iceChat live chat capabilities. So we can clearly define who is chatting in each end of this conversation. So it's very easy to see when Mike is chatting as opposed to when Kyle is chatting. We also have the ability to do things like adding attachments. So potentially maybe there's a file that we could provide Kyle with that would help him to get his answer for what he needs when it comes to Microsoft Ignite. Anyways, we will continue this conversation with back and forth here. We'll see that the agent has the ability to then conclude that conversation. Once Kyle is satisfied with the information he's gotten back from the bot, he'll then have the ability to reference this communication should he reach out to Computer Talk in the future. And again, if we have an integration to your CRM, in many cases it's Microsoft Dynamics, we can take everything that we learned from this conversation, including a transcript, any context summary that our ICE AI puts together for us using our translation services. But once the conversation is completed, then Kyle has been serviced by the agent. And also we've gathered as much information as necessary during the bot part of the communication as well. So all of that information gets fed back into Computer Talk and leads to a better experience the next time Kyle has to reach out to us. So we're hopeful we'll see Kyle on the Ignite floor this year, hoping that our instructions from our verified knowledge base were what Kyle needs to see us at the event. But anyways, Computer Talk will be at the event this year, of course. So if you have any questions, please feel free to stop by our booth. We'd love to give you a live demonstration of how our ICE application works. And as we can see here, Kyle finishes things up with a customer survey. We do these across all channels of communication as well. I want to thank you all for your time today. Any questions, stop by the Computer Talk booth, but it's been a pleasure. Thank you all.